You've probably heard of ShamWow and OxyClean thanks to loud TV commercials touting the products, but it was the company behind Tarnex that began the trend of boisterous ads decades ago. In tonight's All in the Family segment, Diane Estabrook introduces us to the family business of Tarnex.
Remember when cleaning your silver meant hours of hard work, rubbing and scrubbing until your hands were raw?
Tarnex ads were a staple of 1970s television.
Introducing CLR.
CLR's been a TV staple since the 1990s. But did you know these two household names are actually made by the same company? It's a small family-owned firm called Jelmar.
It actually stands for three of my older cousins that don't work at the company. Judy is the J, the EL is Laura, and the MAR is Marcia.
Allison is the third generation of Guttermans to run Jelmar. Her grandfather, Manny, a manufacturer's rep, started the company in the late 1960s. A friend who was in advertising asked Manny to help him sell a warehouse full of a cleaning product the ad man got from a bankrupt client. Gutterman, along with sons Stephen and Arthur, reformulated the product and sold it as Tarnex.
I think that we're one of those companies that, somehow in the cosmos was meant to be. Good morning.
Good morning.
Allison took over the reins of Jelmar from her father Arthur a few years ago. He's the company chairman and still comes into the office. On this day, they plan a visit to a customer.
Maybe we take the day Wednesday, we drive up there, and then we have dinner with them, and then we meet on Thursday, and then we drive back on Friday.
Gutterman thinks running Jelmar is much harder for his daughter than it was for him. That's because today there are fewer retailers and they're much larger.
You want to get an appointment somewhere, it's difficult. You want to get an answer, something that's difficult.
Still, Gutterman is convinced Allison has the spunk to drive this $40 million company into the future.
Thank you.
When she's not handing out paychecks to Jelmar's 14 employees, Allison is often checking out an assembly line at one of the 4 factories contracted to make Tarnex and CLR.
If you notice, behind here, we have a backup labeling head.
While Tarnex and CLR have become iconic brands, Allison says it's essential to find new ways to extend them.
We have a chemist that works with us to develop new products. Sometimes we'll go and we'll look at products that are on the shelf and we'll see something and it'll spur an idea and we'll figure out how we can either make it better or another twist that we can combine, one surface with another to clean.
It's also essential to get new customers into stores to buy CLR and Tarnex. Allison's grandfather and father did that successfully using television. Allison is using TV and new media. Jelmar is reaching out to new customers through Facebook and Twitter. You can even find spoofs of its products on YouTube.
Just dip. Even the most deeply embedded tarnish.
People want to have a more one-to-one relationship with the company that they're buying their products from, and they want to tell the company directly, I like it, I don't like it, I don't like the color, I don't like the fragrance, and we had to figure out a way to get to those consumers.
Bigger companies have tried to buy Jelmar, but Allison insists she'll keep the company and its brands in the Gutterman family.
When people hear that CLR is a family business, they can't believe it. It's kind of like a cult.
Diane Estabrook, Nightly Business Report, Skokie, Illinois.